Hello everyone, I hope we are all doing amazing today. Welcome back to the self-improvement series. This is going to be episode 4 and we're going to start off by doing a overnight oats recipe. This is something I have every single day, well nearly every single day, and it's amazing, it's nutritious, cheap, easy, don't have to cook anything, just prep 5 minutes. It's going to be amazing, and then we're going to follow that up with a back workout I did. So stick around if you're looking forward to that. If you're new here, hello, I'm Jack. This is my self-improvement series and I've got timestamps if you want to skip along. So please stick around. I hope you enjoyed the video and thank you for watching. Okay, so what we've got here is everything that you're actually going to need to do this recipe. Starting off, we have a choice of nut. I prefer walnuts. I would also recommend Brazil nuts or pecan nuts. And anything else, it's just your choice really, what tastes nice. These are just my favorite ones, but my favorite to have actually in the overnights is definitely walnuts. Secondly, we want a type of seed. I would highly recommend chia seeds because I feel like they go with the milk and the actual oats really nice, whereas maybe something a bit more seedy wouldn't be quite as nice. So next up, we have honey. I would recommend Manuka or raw honey, okay? Then we have oats. So I use organic porridge oats. I feel like these are my favorite ones that I've used. I've tried and tested a few different ones. I would definitely recommend go organic, but the rule of thumb is the bigger the oats actually are, the less processed they are. So the more tiny, that means they're really processed. So if you're getting ones and the oats are almost like little seeds, just don't use those, okay? Then frozen fruit, so I use frozen raspberries. You can use whatever frozen fruit you want, but for this batch, I'm using frozen raspberries. We need an actual container to do the oats in. I recommend a glass container because you don't want all those BPA plastics. And last but not least, we're gonna have some milk. It can be a milk of your choice. You can also use water or like half milk, half water. It's just up to you, it's your preference. Play around with it, see what you like the most. For me, milk. Right, let's get this recipe started. So first of all, what you're gonna wanna do is have your Tupperware on the scales, make sure it's set to 0. Now the golden rule, the most important part, is that for every 10 grams of oats, you're gonna want 30 mils of the liquid of your choice. So I'm gonna go in with 70 grams of oats. And then I would do 210 mils of liquid, but this is another important point. I take away around 20 because I've got the frozen fruit in there. Obviously that's gonna defrost, that's gonna be more liquid. So bear that in mind when you're doing my ratio. But we're gonna do 190 mils of milk. See if I can get that spot on. A little bit over, that's fine. Then get it back to 0. I'm gonna go in with between 30 to 50 grams of nuts of my choice. So I'm gonna go 45 grams. Oh, look at that. Look at that, 45 on the dot. And then finish it up, I always do 15 grams of chia seeds. Concentrate so hard right now. There we go. And then we go in with our raspberries. I do 50 grams of frozen fruit. I'm like very consciously aware that this is all one take, so I can't take this back because I've already made it. So I'm like, I need to get this perfect, you know. Right, nearly 50 grams. Spilling this everywhere. In fact, there might only be 50 grams left in that packet. There you go, that's 50 grams. And last but not least, we're gonna go in, I'm gonna use Manuka honey today because I used raw honey yesterday and I do slightly prefer this Manuka honey. And I'm gonna go generous with the teaspoon, okay? There you go, straight in. Try and wiggle it off the spoon. Look at that honey goodness, golden goodness. And then I just go in, mix it. Okay, so just finishing up here. So I'm gonna keep mixing it in. I want everything to be nicely mixed. So give it a generous mix. And then I'm just gonna use my finger, clean hands, remember. Then all I'm gonna do to finish off, pop the lid on, put this in the fridge, have it tomorrow, and that is my overnight done. 5 minutes, you can get it done in 2 minutes once you're used to it. I mean, I've got this done so quick when I'm in a time crunch. Just make sure you give it at least, I would say, maybe 12 hours before eating it, because if not, it's just gonna be wet oats. It's not gonna be overnight oats, it'll just be wet oats. It won't be nice. Make sure you do leave it in the fridge. Delicious. Let me know what you think in the comments. And then now we're gonna move on to a back workout I did. So stick along if you're interested. I hope you enjoyed if you just came for the recipe. And at this point, I'm just gonna say we're on 45 subscribers right now. It'd be really good if we could push that up to 50 so I can start live streaming. I wanna live stream some stretching workouts. So once a week, this is what I'm thinking. I'm gonna live stream and record myself stretching. People who are there live can stretch along with me, and then it'll be uploaded as a separate video afterwards. So just on the live stream tab. And then people who missed it but still want to do the stretch can just go watch that and they can stretch with me, and we can all be stretching together because stretching is important. So yeah, I think that's a cool idea. Please subscribe, give it a like if you've liked the video so far, and thank you so much for watching up to now. We're only going to be doing 3 exercises today within the workout. So pull-ups, cable rows and back extensions, and that's going to be it. That's the back workout. It's not a long workout, it's a short workout. And I'm going to show you how to do all the exercises. Pull-ups are one of my favourite exercises for the back, and really only the only exercise you actually need. But let's get this. Showing a real workout right now, real footage, not cutting it up. I'll do one more. Hold it, fight down. Oh. Yeah, it's been a nice busy week this week. Haven't recorded too much, to be honest, or anything at all really. Channel growth, as usual, has just been amazing, so thank everyone for that. I know the type of videos and content I'm actually putting out right now is actually very different, so I'm probably actually attracting like very different audiences every single video, which obviously isn't going to be great, but at the end of the day I'm making content I want to make and I love, and hopefully that's reflected in what I make. But yeah, I'm getting a little bit of a video block where actually picking up the camera, I'm just not sure when to pick up the camera sometimes, and then maybe I'll look back and be like, oh, that would have actually been quite cool to record. But you know, these things happen, learning process, right? But yeah, pull-ups. Pull-ups are great because you're effectively working the whole back. One exercise, compound exercise, working your core, full body movement. I would like to be able to do leg straight, so I'm not having to bend the legs, but obviously this, I mean, I'm not the tallest person, so you can tell how short this is. So I have to bend the knees slightly to actually let my weight hang when I'm doing the movement. Oh, yeah. Feeling good, feeling warm. The lats are on fire already. They're feeling juicy, I must say. Alright, let's go first set. No, I can't. Giving a real to workout right now. Oh man. I think we're gonna do one set. One set without the pump cover. The old pump cover on. Let's see what we're working with. We're only baby into the workout right now, so probably nothing much. Yeah, something I haven't actually really covered yet is how I actually work out myself. So I don't follow a workout plan because my goal isn't just to build muscle, it's also just moving. I kind of go off what my body feels like. So when a muscle group is feeling adequately recovered, I'll just throw that into the training session. So right now, pretty much everything is burnt, other than the back. So I'm like, cool, let's get some back in. Yeah, that's just how I train. That's what I love. And I don't always do just a back workout. Sometimes it'll be back, biceps, back and arms. Sometimes it'll be just back. Sometimes it'll be back and chest, supersetting every exercise. It's just switching it up, variety, keeping it enjoyable. Not the best way to train if you are just wanting like hypertrophy training, you're just wanting to build muscle. Sure, the best way then is just consistent workouts and staying fairly consistent with what you're doing and just slowly building that weight up. But yeah, progressive overload. This way, the way I train, I'm not necessarily always getting progressive overload because I'm swapping between exercises a lot, but I'm still putting on a good amount of muscle. I'm still staying in good shape and I feel strong, feel flexible, feel healthy, feel great. So that's what's really important. Right, let's get full set in. Oh man. Ooh. Oh man. Feeling good. Right, let's move on to the next exercise. Just got these resistance bands. Now they're not going to do nearly as good job as an actual pulley system, but you can still get good results even just with some bands. People might tell you otherwise. Look, it's kind of 50-50 people's views on it. I believe you can because I've done workouts just with bands and I woke up the next day and the DOMs are crazy. But this is a single arm row. So sit back, wrap the arm over, and one arm at a time. Oh. This is how we do it. I'm just pulling with my elbow. I'm trying to retain my hand, even there. Oh. Always good to do individual because you can start with your weaker side and address any imbalances that you might have. Get a really good contraction right now. Two more.
So, just talking openly, the thing I'm finding slightly difficult right now is that I'm loving the creation side of content. They're coming up with ideas, brainstorming, and the idea of putting the videos together, and then actually filming and editing the videos is what I'm struggling with. Not because I don't enjoy it, just because I don't really know how. So obviously I'm still learning, so I'm still doing it. I just want to bear in mind, obviously the hope is as the videos keep coming, they're going to just keep getting better in terms of production quality, shots, audio, actual content, you know, keeping it interesting, intriguing. I want people to stay on the video and actually learn from it, instead of me just putting out some video that's really boring and no one's actually going to watch through. Like, for example, the last video I did was the book one, and I was really happy with the video, but I didn't think it was going to be something people were particularly interested in. And of all the videos, that's the one that skyrocketed. It's like, the last time I checked, it's over 200 views, something like 15 hours of watch time or something like that, which is by far the best performing video. So it's just funny how that works. Right, let's get the second set. So doing these, so I've covered middle, upper back. I'm just burning out the lower back right now. And just keeping my back nice and healthy. Oh, that's burn up. Oh, the back is burning. Come on. Two more. All the way back down. So yeah, that's the end of that workout. If you want to give it a try, it's an amazing workout, gets your whole back. Give it a go.